Hello, I'm Angeline Ong and welcome to a look ahead to Thursday, the 1st of February. Now we begin in China where we are expecting the Caixin manufacturing PMI's expectations for January 50.6. Of course, we're also keeping a very close eye on the Evergrande situation there to see if there's been any sort of spillover impact. In terms of economic data, it's the UK that has the focal point in the coming session. We've got the nationwide house price index, but the big set piece is the Bank of England interest rate decision. We'll have Chris Beecham live with me to break that data, but also to react to the comments that come after. Britain's pound currently falling against a stronger dollar. Taking a look at my chart here, ahead of the policy announcements by both the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve over the next few hours. The pound currently at 12.706 versus the dollar. Sterling, though it has to be said, still one of the better performers in the G10 against the dollar this year, as Britain's economic performance has not been as bad as feared, and inflation has shown signs of being stickier than in other regions. So that decreases the chances of an early rate hike, and that in turn underpins sterling. To the Eurozone, where we are looking out for a consumer price index and the unemployment rate as well. And from the US, more jobs numbers ahead of Friday's key jobs report, this time initial jobless claims, and also the ISM manufacturing PMI. Earnings also in focus. We've got Shell's fourth quarter, BT out with a trading update, and Anglo American also out with a Q4 update. This is the production report, and Glencore, its peer, also out with a Q4 production report. Just bring up Shell for you because Shell is rather interesting given we've had so much volatility in the oil price recently. The company is expected to report a 25.3% decrease in revenues to $75.6 billion from $101 billion a year ago. This is according to LSEG data. From Europe, watch out for Deutsche Bank, BNP Paribas, Sanofi and Roche as well, out with earnings. But the big ones that could move the needle come out of the US. We've got Apple out with first quarter earnings. Apple an all-session stock on the IG platform. Apple, whatever it says about iPhone sales growth, especially in China, where sales growth has been weakening, will be pounced on. Also, what the company says about AI and Vision Pro, of course. Generative AI could become central to deciding who grabs the crown of the world's biggest company this year. But seeing the tech earnings that we've had so far from the likes of Microsoft and Alphabet as well, is looking like at the moment investors are worried about the cost rather than the incoming benefits, some of which are not realized just yet. Also, Amazon is the other biggie that we're looking out for. Amazon is also all sessions on the IG platform. Let's just show you an hourly chart here. Because Amazon is going to set the tone really for the earnings season, and it will be key to find out what it says about the shopping season and whether consumers continue to buy in spite of the cost of living crisis. We've also got Meta Platforms and Peloton out with earnings. And that's it for now. For more market moving news, we'll be back on Beat the Street at 13:30 London time to give you a heads up to the US trading day. IG's Jeremy Naylor will be doing the same at 7:30 on Early Morning Call ahead of the European market open. Follow me on Twitter at Angeline Ong and at IGCom. This is IGTV.